Hello. So today I will talk about what happened at 5 AFSB Guwahati for the airman batch FCAT entry. Batch is starting 6th March and conference on 10th March. So I got this first-hand information from one of the candidates. I thought I must share with you. You see, the candidate was very good candidate, recommendable candidate. This was his, I think, fourth or fifth attempt. FCAT with 200 plus score in written. So intelligent and sharp candidate, prepared very well. Now, when he went, he was confessing. There was about some 60-70 candidates which have reported, and 20-21 were screened in. I am yet to get more details from him, but yes, what he has told me telephonically, and I am shocked and surprised. That's why I thought I must share this with you all, so that this can happen with you also. A recommendable candidate is out, and there are few contributory factors for that. The first contributory factor is the mistake by few candidates who were screened in. That is gross indiscipline. And they were told to deposit their mobiles, but 4 candidates did not deposit and they kept, or maybe that one they deposited and the other they kept with them. So one mobile was there and that was caught and they were sent back. I think it was the second day or third day when this was noticed and they were sent back. Their assessment was not done. As a punishment, they were sent back. Now, those who were remaining, they were questioned on this, that why didn't you inform? Now, maybe they have seen, maybe they have not seen, but whatever it is, in the interview, they were pressed on this point. So, that is one thing. You see, one man does a mistake, and that is the team spirit. That is what we undergo during training also at NDA and Air Force Academy, that one person commits mistake and the whole batch is punished. So this is going to happen in your training also. Now, no fault of yours. I agree. We have also taken this punishment. If someone of the group committed mistake, whole of the group is punished. So the logic is that you are responsible for the group also. Each one is responsible for other person's behavior and safety and everything else. So you cannot say, I am not concerned, he did it, I didn't do it. So that is one aspect. Now coming to the psych test was very good. The briefing that he gave me, excellent psych test, and there is no doubt. I have also tested him here and I have told him that you will be recommended. As far as this performance in this test is concerned, I can talk only about that. Otherwise, even recommended candidates are screened out, so you can only talk about a particular test. So he has cleared, very nicely he has cleared, that's what I am saying, he is a good candidate. So psych was very good, no issues with the psych, very happy. Most of the pictures which we have practiced here, same pictures are there in circulation. So he has practiced many pictures, and WAT was good, SRTs were good, TATs were good, self-description, PIQ, 12th story, they were already prepared. So absolutely no issue with this psych, and he was very happy that he has got bright chances of recommendation. With the same josh, he went for GTO. Now, GTO, he told me that only 6 candidates were left because two were from this group, two were already sent back as a punishment for keeping the mobile phone with them. So 6 candidates were left, and out of that, 4 candidates continuously made a point not to allow anyone else to speak. They were so loud and aggressive that no one could speak. The remaining two, all these four were shouting and screaming. So, as a result, I don't know. It is their choice, their logic, why they were shouting or why they were screaming and why they were not listening to anyone else's viewpoint. Maybe they have decided, or that was their approach. So I'm not commenting on why they did so or what they should have done. I'm not commenting on that. But the point here is that his voice was muffled. GTO also, number of times, GTO said ke behave and all that and allow others to speak. Then he said, okay, one by one you speak. There also they were all. That's what input I have got. Because I was not there, I can't say what they were doing or good or bad. But this is the feedback that I got. So as a result, GTO also cut short. Instead of 15 minutes discussion, in 5-7 minutes he finished off. Second one also he just completed the formality because he was visibly annoyed and the GTO was not comfortable at all that even his instructions were being violated. So this was group discussions. Same way group planning, they were very strongly putting their point and those points were in this candidate's opinion they were wrong. Like one point he told me that a severely wounded person who is bleeding profusely, so they all said no, we will take him to the village. And even in the village, even the primary health center was not there. So they kept on insisting no, we will take him to, and you listen, and yes, he will only go to the village, something we will find there. And he said he is a serious person, critically injured. He has to be taken to the district hospital because ICU facilities are available there. They said no. We will not go to district hospital, we will go to village only. He said, sir, what could I say after that? Number of times I told them, nicely, politely, in all the ways, they didn't listen. So this was group planning exercise also ruined in this manner. Now coming to the individual obstacles, he did all the 10 individual obstacles. Lectured was superb. All individual confirmatory series tests where only one person was to speak. They were very good. Command task, difficult command task was given and again difficulty was raised. So, and before that in PGT, solution for third and fourth obstacle he has given. Although they didn't allow him to give the solution, they did not listen to him. But then he had no choice other than to implement their suggestions or whatever they were telling. And they were not working and they will not work. And then the GTO intervened and he said what was his problem with the first suggestion, which this candidate has given. Why don't you implement that? That was implemented, it worked. Then same way in fourth obstacle also, they did not listen and again the GTO had to intervene when they were not finding the solution, the group was not finding the solution. GTO had to intervene and he again said what is the problem with that? Why don't you try out? When GTO intervened, then this was tried and again it was successful. So third and fourth obstacle he has given the solutions. Individual obstacles, all 10 he had done. Lecturate was superb. Final group task, there also they were making some noise and all that, but it was done. So all confirmatory series tests, this candidate has done exceptionally well. And in group tasks, a genuine candidate was not allowed to perform. I don't know whether GTO made notes of this or not. Must have made. So, when he is given this feedback, my opinion was that you will be clearly recommended by the SAIC, must have been clearly recommended by the SAIC. GTO also could have either recommended you just as a just recommended candidate, or maybe that he has kept you as a borderliner. Reason being that you are not able to influence the group, whatever is the reason. I am not blaming this candidate, he tried his best. But when the group is so obstinate, they are not ready to listen to anything. I myself don't understand what could be done. He tried all the methods, tricks he tried, but they were loud and loud. So I don't think, and the GTO also tried there, but GTO also could not succeed because he cannot do more than anything than saying and warning and cautioning. Again and again he was doing that. तो ग्रुप टास्क में तो ये हालत हो गई. Maybe that the GTO has given him benefit of his good performance in the individual obstacles and all that. But one thing, two candidates were out because of discipline reasons, on discipline grounds, and the blame has come on the remaining candidates also that why didn't you tell? It is impossible that you did not notice. And if you noticed, why didn't you tell? Now, this candidate, even if he has noticed and he would have gone and complained, that is a bad thing. Against his own group mates, he goes and complains. That is very bad. So, this poor candidate, he was badly stuck up what to do, and without any fault of his career has been ruined. Now he has to FCAT. You see, examination preparation itself takes a lot of time and effort, and he is a serving candidate, lot of office work also. After that, he scored 200 plus, very good score, and no fault of his, and he was punished for others' fault. Now coming to the interview part. Interview was some 20 minutes or something, and interview also what he told was in his opinion and I also think so that how it was conducted, I don't want to make any comments on the selection board or any individual, but he answered most of the questions which were asked to him. GK and current affairs, hardly any question. Personality, hardly any question. Only one question he told, that all about your friends and about your best friend. So he was asked what quality you like in your best friend. So he said, sir, his humility is very humble. So he asked that, tell me, what do you mean by humility? What is your definition of humility? So he told whatever that a person is very polite and helpful and all that, whatever he must have told. But that's all. And he said, no. Then a question was asked, okay, what is the most important quality for an officer? So he told courage and this and that and that. He said no. Something more he told, no. Everything he said no. Then he said, don't you think discipline is the most important quality? You see, even the IO's mind is working on that case which has happened of indiscipline of a few candidates. So he said, yes sir, discipline is also very important. Now the point came that why didn't you tell? And I don't believe you. अब इसके बेचारे को बताए तो बुरा, ना बताए तो ये बुरा. So blame is coming on him that why didn't you tell? And I don't trust you if you say that you didn't see. It is not possible. So he was pushed against the wall. Then he was asked a question. The interviewing officer was telling about all stories about his service and about his career. And then he asked what inference you draw, what lesson you learned from this story that I have told you. So he told something that said this lesson, that lesson. He said no. Then he asked about all service, this thing that you tell, who is the CNC? He told her so and so, with decorations, with all that, which aircraft she flies, something. He said, sir, I have read everything on the Wikipedia. I have, whatever information was there on the Wikipedia, all that I have told him. He said, no, that's all right. Now tell me how many hours of flying he has done. It is not given in Wikipedia. And what type of question is this? How many hours of flying the AOCNC has done, who will know? Maybe if it is there in Wikipedia, I have not checked, I don't know. But then to this detail, that what type of medals he is wearing and how many hours of flying. So this candidate told me, sir, I could not understand. He was, you see, very disappointed and desperate. Sir, how personality can be judged from this question that how many hours of flying CNC has done? You ask me on Russia-Ukraine war, you ask me on international relations, you ask me on what is happening in USA, or are we friends or enemies, you ask me any question, I am ready to answer. Then he asked about aircraft. He said, I am from non-technical trade. But still, whatever I knew about the aircraft, I told. He says, no, Sukhoi ka engine bata. Which engine is used? Or then again intricate questions about the Sukhoi's engine and maybe Jaguar or Rafale or something. Now, how a non-technical candidate who has not studied, he has studied science only up to class 12. There is no avionics and all that. How will he know about the engines? You may ask any question on Sukhoi, the war capabilities, which missiles are fitted, what is the range, how many nautical miles it can fly at a stretch, what is the speed. Any question about the aircraft or its mechanics. But you are talking about the machinery. If he is a technical entry candidate, yes, he may know. If he is repairing the engine and all that, he may know about that. But a non-technical trade airman, he does not even get to see the aircraft. He is not allowed to enter that technical area in which aircrafts are serviced or repaired or maintained. And what knowledge he will have? You ask any questions on his trade. If he is not able to answer, yes, punish him. But asking questions on someone else's trade and something which he has never studied or learned, this I have never seen any interviewing officer asking questions on what you do not know. Like he will ask you questions if you have written in your PIQ, your game as cricket, he will ask you questions on cricket. He will not ask on kabaddi or hockey. Maybe one odd question, simple question. So, interview was for 15-20 minutes. So he was very disappointed that, sir, in 15 minutes when no question on personality has been asked, how a person's personality can be judged by asking how many hours of flying the AOCNC has recorded. What relationship it has got with my personality. So I can only say that it is a very, very sad incident that has come to my notice. I am not commenting, making any comments right or wrong, good or bad. I have conveyed to you the feelings of this candidate. Now remaining it is up to you to judge and make corrections in your preparation, whatever you can make. And another lesson to be learned is follow the discipline, because you will not only be harming yourself, you will be harming the entire group. You are the culprit if you do that. So these four people who have done this thing, they are the real culprit. In my opinion, they are the real culprit. They have harmed themselves and they have harmed the entire group. Very sad. I am very much disappointed with this type of feedback from a candidate. Now you decide what corrections in your preparation you should bring in view of what has happened here. So write in comments box your views, your opinions, and bye.